Here's a weird one. Researchers say we scroll away roughly 19 whole days a year on social media, yet we still grumble. I've got no time.
Let's steal those 19 days back and pick up the English you'll actually use while we're at it. Hey, welcome back to English on the Go. I'm Amy.
And I'm Ben. If I'm too busy to study is your life's theme song, stay put. We hear it all the time from our students, from our friends, from ourselves, right? This feeling of being constantly behind.
It's a universal problem. But today, we're not just going to complain about it. We are giving you 3 battle-tested tricks to manage your minutes, and the real-world vocab that tags along.
Exactly. You get the strategy, and you get the language to talk about it. Two birds, one very caffeinated stone. We're going to make your study time more effective and give you the phrases to sound like a pro when you talk about it.
First up, the morning power block. Sounds fancy, right? It's just this. Decide tonight what tomorrow's single most important task is. Then, you guard the first 45 minutes after you open your eyes. Before email, before the Instagram vortex, before the day's chaos begins.
This is crucial. Your brain is fresh in the morning. You have the most willpower, the most focus, so you dedicate that initial time to your biggest goal. No multitasking, no wishy-washy, I'll do it later. One chunk of time, pure focus.
For an English learner, that big win could be anything. Maybe it's finally understanding the present perfect tense. Maybe it's writing one solid, well-structured paragraph for your cover letter. Or maybe it's just 30 minutes of speaking practice, recording yourself and listening back.
In English, you'll often hear productive people say, I'm at my peak in the morning. That word peak means your maximum energy, your best performance. Zero zombie mode.
Try saying it. Peak. It feels strong, right? I do my most important English study when I'm at my peak.
But what gets in the way of your peak time? Distractions. Another great vocabulary word. A distraction is anything that kidnaps your attention. Your phone buzzing, a new email notification, the cat wanting to play. Ping. That's a distraction.
Let's put it all together. Repeat after me. I protect my peak time from distractions. Say it out loud. No one's judging. Make it a promise to yourself.
Now, here's your micro challenge for this section. Tonight, before bed, grab a sticky note. Write down the one English-related task you want to accomplish tomorrow morning. Just one. Slap that note on your phone, your coffee maker, your bathroom mirror, wherever you'll see it first.
When your alarm goes off tomorrow, that note is your mission. You do that one thing before anything else. It's a simple change, but it can completely transform your progress. Done. Okay. Tip 2. The 2-minute rule. This one is a game changer for people who procrastinate on small things. The rule is simple. If a task takes 120 seconds or less to complete, do it now. Don't schedule it, don't write it down. Just do it.
This idea comes from a productivity expert named David Allen. The psychology behind it is fascinating. It often takes more mental energy to remember and track a small task than it does to just get it done. All those tiny, unfinished tasks clutter up your mind and create stress.
And the magic word that comes from this is momentum. Small wins build on each other and keep the big machine of your productivity rolling. You answer one quick email. Boom. You review 5 flashcards. Boom. You tidy your desk. Boom. Each action makes the next one easier. Native speakers will often say, I'm gaining momentum.
Say that with me. Gaining momentum. It feels like you're moving forward, doesn't it?
Picture your English study. Each mini-task is a Lego brick. Learn one new vocabulary word. That's a brick. Read one short news headline in English. Another brick. Ask a question in your language group. Brick. Stack enough of those and you've suddenly built a castle of progress.
Here's a phrase you can use. I knock out tiny tasks so they don't pile up. That phrasal verb, to knock out, means to finish something quickly and decisively. It feels good, very satisfying.
So, what's a 2-minute task for an English learner? Replying to a message from a language exchange partner. Saving a new phrase you just heard into your notes app. correcting one grammar mistake from a previous writing exercise.
Micro challenge time. Pause us right after this. I want you to identify, right now, 3 small tasks you've been putting off. They can be life tasks or English tasks. Crush them, finish them, knock them out. Then, come on back. We'll wait. Seriously, go.
Last one, and this is for the visual learners out there. Time blocking with color. Pop open your digital calendar, like Google Calendar, or get a physical planner. Now, assign a color to each major category of your life. For example, blue for your English study, green for health and gym, red for your deep work sessions, yellow for friends and fun.
Then, you paint your week by blocking out time for these categories. The key buzzword here is overview. With one colorful glance, you get an instant overview of your life. You can immediately see if your week is balanced, or if you're one color away from total chaos.
That's a great word. Overview. It means a general summary or a bird's eye view of a situation. You see the big picture.
And this is where you can be honest with yourself. If your calendar is just a sea of red for work, you might sigh and say, I'm overloaded with deep work this week. Overloaded means you have too much of something, like you're drowning in one single flavor.
And when you're overloaded with work, there's a perfect idiom for that. Burning the candle at both ends. It means you're working late into the night and waking up early in the morning, running on fumes, exhausting yourself.
Try it. Burning the candle at both ends.
So the micro challenge here is a diagnostic one. Look at your week. Are you torching both ends? Is there any blue for English? Any yellow for joy? Any white space for rest? If not, shuffle those color blocks around until the week looks like a life you actually want to live, not a traffic jam of obligations. Be realistic. Don't plan every minute, but give your priorities a home. Speaking of planning, if you're finding these tips useful, do us a quick favor. Smash that follow button so you don't miss our next episode.
And to make today's lesson even easier to use, we've created a free PDF guide. It has all the vocabulary, all the idioms, plus some extra mini quizzes to help you lock them into your memory. The link is right there in the show notes. Don't scramble to write, just grab the guide. Let's make this concrete. Picture Lena from Sao Paulo. When she joined our program, she was working 2 jobs, trying to cram for the IELTS exam at night, and was basically a human espresso shot. All energy, but on the verge of crashing.
Her big complaint was the classic. I don't have time to really study. She felt like she was always panicking, always behind. So we had her try these 3 techniques. She started using the morning power block, just 30 minutes for targeted IELTS vocabulary drills. No phone, just her and the new words.
Then she applied the 2-minute rule for her flashcards. Waiting for the bus? Knock out 5 cards. Waiting for the microwave? Knock out 3 more. Those tiny moments started to add up.
And finally, she color blocked her week. Work was red, IELTS study was blue, family time was green, and rest, this was new for her, was purple. For the first time, she had a visual overview of where her time was actually going. She saw she had no purple blocks. None.
3 weeks later, she sent us an email. It said, "For the first time, I'm not panicking. The colors showed me I wasn't resting, and the small steps made me feel like I was moving. I found my rhythm."
I love that phrase she used, to find your rhythm. It means to settle into a steady, sustainable pace that actually fits your life. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent.
Now, her bus commute is a dedicated 15-minute podcast block. It turns out she didn't have time for what amounted to almost 2 extra hours of study a week, until she made the time, block by block, 2 minutes at a time.
All right, let's slow down the lightning and do a proper bonus round. I'll give the phrase and Ben will give a quick definition. First one, when you finish something early. The phrase is finish ahead of schedule.
That means you complete a task before its deadline.
Next, what if you have to delay a task on purpose? You postpone it.
To postpone means to decide that something will not be done at the time it was planned, but at a later time.
What about when you are completely buried in tasks, totally overwhelmed? You're swamped.
Swamped. It's like being in a swamp. You can't move easily. You have too much work to do.
And the opposite of that? When everything is under control and going well, you're on top of things.
Repeat that one. On top of things. It's a great feeling. You are organized and in control of the situation.
Okay, another useful idiom. If a task is not urgent and can wait, you push it to the back burner.
Imagine a stove. The back burner is for low heat, for things that can cook slowly. So if you push a task to the back burner, you are giving it low priority.
Last one. What if you're working fast because a deadline is coming soon? You are working against the clock.
That means you have a limited time to do something, so you have to be quick. Like in an exam, you're always working against the clock.
Let's do a quick recap. It starts with the morning power block. Guard that peak energy for your most important goal.
Then you use the 2-minute rule all day long to build momentum and keep small tasks from piling up.
And you use color blocking to get a clear overview of your week, making sure you're building a balanced life, not just a busy one.
The future of your English fluency, and really the future of your life, is literally built with the minutes you choose to use today.
So test drive just one of these tricks tonight. Decide on your power block task, or find 3 2-minute tasks to knock out. Drop a comment below and tell us which one you're trying.
And share this with that one friend who is always too busy. You could change their life. Catch you later. Stay consistent, stay curious, and your English will find the time it needs.